Hi, Christina with SKE Realty Group here, and I have another Facebook tip for you. Status updates. First of all, you should be giving a status update at least once a day. This is not Twitter, so you don't want to be doing 50 in a day. However, at a minimum of once a day, preferably 2 to 5 times a day is a perfect amount of status updates. Along those lines, you want to be interesting. You don't want to come on at 8 o'clock in the morning and say, hi, I'm going to this, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this. Nobody really cares. It's not very interesting. However, if one of those activities that you're going to do is, say, Park Day. Recently it was Park Day here in Coeur d'Alene. And somebody said, sweet, we're going down to the park, and we're going to do this and that, and hope to see you there. It was a little bit more interesting because they provided some of the activities that they could do. They also gave an avenue for people to go, oh, hey, that's something I want to do. I'm going to go do that too. So you want to do something interesting. The other thing is, word your status updates a little bit more interesting. Every time I have a little interesting anecdote or something, instead of just saying, here's an example. My kids spent the weekend this past weekend with their grandparents out boat camping. And instead of just saying, oh, my kids went boat camping and caught fish, they had a funny little story that they told me. So I put that story, it was all of 3 sentences, on Facebook. They happened to stick a fishing line with a worm at the end of it down, hang it from the boat, tie it from the boat, and slept that night. And when they woke up, there was a 14-inch trout on the end of their line. So it was kind of funny. I mean, I worded it a little bit more funny the way they did the story, but instead of just saying, oh, they went fishing and they caught this, I put that little tiny anecdote of the story instead of the entire weekend in a status update. So you want to nail it down and become more interesting. As thoughts cross your mind, put them on there. Be you, be real. Don't hide who you are, and don't be negative. If you are going to have a not so pleasant or positive comment, make sure it's 1 out of 50. It's rare for me to post something negative on Facebook because in general I'm just not a negative person. However, there are times that I get frustrated with people and I just want to rant, and I preface that this is a rant. But be interesting, engaging. You want people to engage with you, so you want them to read your updates. So there you go. There you have it. You want to have the minimum of 1 status update a day, preferably anywhere from 2 to 5. You also want your status updates to be more specific and more interesting. Nail them down to something that's a little anecdote or a little funny thing that you've done or you're going to do, etc. There you have it. That's twice now. As Christina with SKE Realty Group, have a great day.